Hi Year 2, it's Mrs Sandoval here. Welcome to your music lesson for this week. Now I think you should have already been through the tar and tate PowerPoint to recap that from last week. So if you remember, a tar is a one beat note, it goes tar, and a tate is a half beat, so if you put two together it sounds like tate, so you've got tar, tate, so you should already have looked through that. And I'm hoping that you've listened to the YouTube video of When the Boat Comes In, and I'm hoping that you've had a go at clapping along. So you should have been clapping 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Anyway, the next part of our lesson is to actually have a go at singing the song ourselves. Now, the good thing about being at home is that we're allowed to sing, because up until now we've not been able to have a go at singing this. So I thought we'd have a go at doing that today. When we've done some singing, we're then going to try and use our new knowledge of tar and tate to write out some of the rhythms from this song. So first, let's have a go at singing it. Now, I've got my words up here. I'm going to try and keep my guitar out of the way. You might notice that some of the words are a bit different to the version that we heard on YouTube, and that's because this is such an old song that people have written down different versions over the years, and one person's version might have slightly different words, and then maybe people in the next town sing it and they've got slightly different words. You might find that your mums and dads know different words again, and that's fine, because with folk music, we said that this was a folk song, it's a kind of music that people would have sung for fun, a bit like a pop song, or they would have danced to it or sung it at a party. So it's kind of their music, and they can change it how they want to, basically. So we'll go with these words for today. I'm going to sing it through slowly, and there's quite a lot of jumping around in this song, so you start quite low, so you'll go, you shall have a fishy, and then you jump up, so you shall have a fishy. That's quite hard to do, so if you're feeling unsure, you can just start on the higher note. So instead of going, you shall have a fishy, you can go, you shall have a fishy on a little dishy. So you can start on that higher note, but just have a go. We're just going to be singing for fun today. Okay, let me clear my throat. So, I'm going to sing it through slowly. We'll start with the verse and then we'll go on to the chorus, and then we'll sing it through all together a little bit more quickly. So here goes. So, 1, 2, 3. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. That's the verse. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. And now we'll do the chorus slowly. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, to your mummy sing. I'll do that again. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, to your mummy sing. Okay then, let's put the whole thing together. So we'll sing through the verse and the chorus, so once through. I think I'll keep it at that same speed actually, because there are quite a few words to get in, so it's probably better to keep it slower for this week. So I'll play a little introduction and then I'll start. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. Dance to your daddy, my little laddie. Dance to your daddy, to your mummy sing. Well done, everybody. Okay, now we're going to go over to my desk and I'm going to show you how you can write out some of those rhythms using tar and tate. Hello, welcome to the coffee table where we're going to continue our lesson. So you can see here I've written out the words to the verse in a grid. I'm going to do the verse as an example and you're going to do the chorus as your task. Now my aim here is to use tar and tate to write out the rhythm for each line. You can see that I've split each line into 3, and that's to show the 3 beats that we're counting for each line or each bar. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which in the song sounds like you shall have a fishy on a little dishy. Now, to work out whether each beat is tar or tate, I need to say the words, and it might help me to clap along, and I can work out whether it's a tate or a tar. So I'm going to start on the first line, you shall have a fishy. If I were to clap this, it would sound like you shall. Now that sounds to me more like tate than tar, because tate is 2 sounds, you shall, whereas tar is just 1. So I'm going to write tate. I'm going to look at the next beat, have a. Again, there's 2 sounds, so tate. And, surprise, surprise, the third one as well is fishy. Fishy. I've got a whole row, a whole bar of tates. It goes tate, 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 or you shall have a fishy. Now, the chorus is a bit more interesting, but the verse just repeats a lot. So if I move on to the next line, again, you'll actually see they're all tates. So, on a little dishy. And the next line too. I promise you the chorus is more interesting, don't worry. It goes, you shall have a fishy. So I'll just check that. Tate, tate, tate. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. Tate, tate, tate. Put my pen down so I don't want to draw on my hand. You shall have a fishy. That's right. And then when the boat comes in, this is when it finally changes. When the boat comes in. This one, I've only got 1 sound in this beat, and it's a longer one. So, when the boat comes in, I think that sounds like tate, tate, tar. So, all together, my rhythm is tate, 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 ta. Or, you shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. So I've used tate and tar to write out the rhythm for the whole of the verse. Now your worksheet is just the chorus, and there's a little bit more to do because there's a few more tars in the chorus, so you'll need to work those out. So I hope you enjoy doing that, and I'm excited to see you using your new skills to write out some music. Bye bye!